Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for a new episode of the Xenoblade Chronicles X playthrough today. Before we get to the last chapter of the main story, we will do even more Affinity missions, starting with this one, 2 peas in a pod, so let us begin.
Mustache Man delivery!
Whew, I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Linley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimio-sums with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, Lynn. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right, I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
All right, let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
Alright, 2 peas in a pod. Vandom wants to discuss the development of a new weapon with you. And let's just see what that weapon is. Alright, let's go over to the hangar. Actually, that's not the hangar, it's the test place. You know what I mean.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high-output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn,
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear?
Well, let's go over here and talk to a person named Alan. Or Brenna instead. Hey, we need to talk to you for a sec.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot. But if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandom said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here. But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess not.
Maybe. There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Hey, that's it. We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
Alright, next up we need to... I guess we already gotta talk to her again.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
Here you go.
No. Never seen it before. I'd have to test it, but... yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
I can see that. Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I? I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
One problem down, one to go.
Alright, like you said, there was one problem, and one problem down, one more to go. So let's talk to Ellen boy over here.
Did you hear?
And get some nice piece of information, too, about a male mechanic. Or it's the male mechanic saying that.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Ah, right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
Thanks.
Back up a minute. Why give up just because Earth didn't have the technology? Remember where we are now.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skells. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
Alright, now we gotta look for some sort of giant laser. It seems like we've already got 2 of the 3 things that we need off screen. Whenever I did that, I'm not entirely sure when. We gotta go over here now. Uh-oh. Enemy skills? Yeah, well, it's time for our own skills. And they're level 54. Goddamn, high leveled, are we? Are y'all going to your skills? I recommend you to be level 49 for 48, I believe. Actually, 47 for this. By the way, yeah, my skill for this one. I don't want my skill potentially breaking. I should be able to take this guy out himself. And his HP is dwindling like crazy. That's good. The faster we can end the better. And time for my famous combo. All them Starfall Rondos. I'm not gonna deal with you, we'll deal with you last. Take out the subordinates first. Helps to lower their damage output. Plus I get 60% defense boost thanks to my Scout allies. And last one, you're dead. And now it's just this guy. Give me some of that HP for lightning cloak. Too bad I can't use any more Starfall Rondos for now. Let's use Astral Heal on Silica. She actually gets some of her skill points healed up because of that. I think I'll use probably one more Starfall Rondo before we get back into the skill. And here it is. Can I use another? No, I cannot. Alright, let me get back into my skill now that he's severely weakened. I might be losing one of my skills, but that's fine. Free insurance for that is good as long as it's not my own skill and I'm currently piloting myself. Should be fine. And so I can just bug my skill again. God damn it. I need to get her a stronger skill, obviously. Because this one's just too weak. Seriously do love this flamethrower weapon though. Cannot get enough. Alright, cockpit mode, just a weenie. And they're dead. Nice. We got more than enough. God damn. Alright, time to go back to the test hangar so we can get these upgraded parts going. Alright, we're back with the parts.
Gotta be
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
Hey, here you go.
Amazing. I have to hand it to the Ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me. With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
Alright, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Alright, let's go back to talking to Vandam in the Blade Barracks. He's just probably sitting on the couch not really doing anything, I bet. Yeah, look at him just sitting there. Oh, whatever, he's just waiting for us. I'm on the table, by the way. It's my table, I'm allowed to do that.
I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Alright, mission complete. Alright, and we only have one other Affinity mission specifically to do in the barracks, but that'll be for another day. There are 3 other Affinity missions I'd like to do. First off, starting with this one so we can get the last team member that we can get for the mainline story.
Listen,
Yeah, let's run on over here. Because now I was able to find the mission that I needed to unlock this here Affinity mission. Alright, let me talk to this little floating bubble. Let's do it.
Talking? Okay. Well, I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of life on Mira. In fact, the other day, Wait, you look like I'm babbling. Why are you even here? Oh, I get it. You must have seen that posting on Mission Control, right? My apologies. It's nice to meet you. I'm Fog Kristoff. I'm a little surprised, actually. I didn't think anyone would accept my request. This is the best thing that's happened to me all month. Yes, of course. Time is money, as they say. I'll get straight to it.
As they say.
Okay. Basically, some of the data probes installed by the Pathfinders have been acting up. Trouble is, they've got their hands full with installation. So now it falls to the Prospectors. And me, specifically. We rely on data from those probes when gathering ore and other resources. And now, we're being asked to investigate the cause of the malfunction. Frankly, I think it's ridiculous that we should be given such a dangerous job. Besides, field investigation and combat aren't exactly my forte. Already? Wow, that was fast. Wish I could be that decisive. But you're right. We should go have a look. Oh, I suppose I should mention the location, huh? Sorry. They're in Oblivia. We need to check out a few different probes, so might as well start with the closest one.
Alright, some of the data probes in Oblivia seem to be malfunctioning. Look into it with the Prospector Fog. Also get it, Foggy Dilemma anyways.
Right. If we can resolve the issue, the Prospectors can get back to work. Let's do it for New LA.
Alright, so the game wants me to switch party members, might as well. And Fog, right over here is this guy. And it looks like I'm able to get a new team member. I'm not entirely sure who this will be, though. Help a rookie on their adventure, whoever that is. I don't know who they're talking about. Alright, anyways, we must go on over to Oblivio to face our own Oblivion. Well, let's get onto our skills so we can ride on over there nice and quickly. I'll say it's raining. It can rain in the desert in real life, it's just not very common. But you all know me. I kinda like the rain both in fiction and in real life, especially in real life. Feels so good. There's a scans here probe.
Strange. This isn't what I expected to see.
I just like this little scene. I'm gonna take a
Data
picture
probes
of
are
it.
normally buried underground. Why is this one sitting here? Well, that explains the problem, but not the cause. Let's try another site.
Alright, next up. Alright, there's another one we must fast travel to. Might as well just save a little time by doing that. Alright, over here, another data probe.
This probe's been pulled out of the ground as well. It's like something is going around and intentionally digging them up, or something. Let's head for the next site.
Alright, next fast travel point right back over here. The game's making me backtrack. That ain't good.
This one's pulled out of the ground just like the others. Right? Wait. Haven't we been here already?
Yes, we have. Makes me wonder why you made me go back here.
It's my mistake.
It's just a mistake, and I'm wrong with that.
My brother was always yelling at me to focus. He used to say the only mistakes I made were stupid ones. Guess I haven't made much progress on that front. Oh, thanks. I appreciate your patience. I promise it won't happen again. Okay. Well, there's nothing else for us here. Let's head to our actual destination.
Alright, going right back over here again. This time, not to the same location, but a very similar one. I'm getting the scales again, just to make things a little easier, and now it's starting to lightning storm, just what we need in the middle of this mission. Oh, there's an enemy.
That explains it. The ganglion have been digging them up. And here I thought a 100-meter worm was forcing them up as it burrowed. I'm almost disappointed. Right. Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh, right, the ganglion. So what should we do about it?
Let's destroy them. What else are we gonna do?
I suppose there's no way around it. If we stop them, we stop the damage to our probes. I'm not a fan of combat, but I'll do my best.
Didn't have to be like
Oh, this won't take long. And some just keep up the spread damage. And down you go. Hey, easy.
Are you hurt? I'm okay, just tired mostly. It's been ages since I fought like that. Still, I'm glad it's over. And you made it possible, so thanks. It was reassuring having you along, you know? Almost like being by my brother's side again. Maybe even better in a way. It's actually kind of odd to feel this comfortable with a stranger. That's very kind of you. It's been ages since anyone counted on me for anything. Pretty sure the last time was when I was 21 and Fry had me buy his scotch. I'm always on my own, so I can join you most any time. Until our next mission, then.
Alright, mission complete. Alright, we have a new character, Fog. Division Prospector is class Winged Viper. And he's found in the residential district. Fog is quite shy, and adheres to his own natural rhythm above all. Hey, I actually relate to both of those parts of his personality. Due to these unique qualities, he prefers to carry out assignments alone. His genius-like traits have, however, nurtured excellent skills in the field. Fog uses a standard Winged Viper style. His proficiency with the blade is most apparent when in dangerous situations. His signature arts are Crisis Zone and Sky High. Let's take him off the team for a sec. We do not need him there. And now it seems like we're able to unlock a new team member, but not entirely sure how we're supposed to do that, since the hint in order to do that's a little vague, I'd say. They helped a rookie on their adventure, whoever that is. I guess for the mission of headhunting? I don't know. I'll probably look that up later. Anyways, let's go back to NLA and do even more Affinity missions while we can. Why don't we... You know what? I know which one we'll do next.
That's great.
We'll do this one. For our boy L.
Friends! We are all friends indeed, which makes us friends in need, correct?
Oh, what? Sorry, Elle, I don't follow.
We wish to speak to you of a slight problem.
Tatsu will listen for free.
Truly a no-pon's no-pon, it pains me to say. What? Perish the thought in a horrible fire! Sales are wonderful, thanks to New LA's kind citizens. If anything, we would consider expanding our business.
We'd be happy to hear your problem and help out if we can, Elle.
Splendid! We thank you for deciding in our favor. So, as it happens, we invent things in our spare time.
Whoa, really? What sort of things do you make?
We're very pleased you asked, and we'd be equally pleased to answer, were it not a trade secret.
Oh, come on.
So then what was it you wanted help with, Elle?
Unfortunately, we've been unable to procure the materials necessary for our tinkering. Resources were more plentiful when we lived in Noctilum, you see.
Well, yeah. Here in the city, we mostly have finished products as opposed to raw materials.
Just so. Yet the world beyond these walls is, as you say, all about survival of the fattest. Gathering resources amid such brutality is difficult for us. More intellectual types, we fear.
Tatsu know exactly what L mean.
He said intellectual, not ineffectual.
All right. Well, now I understand what you're asking for, and I think we can help. Just let us know what you need, and we'll try to track it down.
Ah, wonderful. Splendid! Thank you so very much for stepping up to the full plate.
Tatsu want more on his plate, too.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But anyway, it sounds like we're going on a mission for Elle. You know we're going to have to charge you for it, right, Elle?
Of course, and we will pay most handsome.
Alright, gather new materials to help L expand his business. Yes, let's do it. Alright, here's this one. Here's this one. And here's this one. Alright, we already did hunt number C, or letter C. And B. The perks of getting things done early off screen. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't know those were the materials I had to get. So, just being able to travel around all the time and getting materials early is pretty good, as you can see. Alright, let's set this one up. Alright, what do we need to get? Oh, look at that, I already have 7 of the 10 chameleon sands from Oblivia that we need. I mean, this thankfully saves a bit of time anyway, so it's all good. Alright, driving on over to get the materials that we need. I wonder why you need sand chameleons. What's that gonna do for anything? And I don't think this was in the original, but I like how the materials you need are located with said logos. It's pretty good. Alright, let's go talk to L boy.
This for friends.
This weird ass dance. I mean, it's just happy, nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Oh, dance of new wares.
We didn't dare dream you'd find the materials so soon. Now we can unleash the wondrous magic of our new stock upon the world.
The new stuff still looks pretty standard to me.
Only to the eyes of an amateur, my friend. Ah, but it looks like we already have a customer. Welcome, welcome. What may we help you find?
So, my team's taken on this job, yeah? But the area's crammed with indigents.
If it's weapons you're after, I'm afraid you've got the wrong shop.
Are you nuts? I wouldn't dream of trying to fight those things. We just want to run them off, yeah?
Of course, we understand. In that case, we have just the thing. Don't we, Special Assistant Manager?
Yeah, this might work. Let's see how those bastards react to this. Thanks a million.
Ah, the simple joys of life. To craft goods and see them sold. To watch the customer's face embiggen in satisfaction. Oh, and look, another customer. Welcome and good day. What may we offer you?
Well, I recently started dating someone.
Hey, that's great!
Thanks. Anyway, I wanted to cook him dinner, but...
Cease speaking. We have the perfect item for your needs. Isn't that right, Special Assistant Manager?
Okay, sure. I think I can make this work. Thank you, again.
Is that really gonna work?
That would certainly be lovely.
Wait, you don't know?
How could we? We were not the one who suggested it. And even if it doesn't work now, surely there must be some other future use it will be perfect for.
That's one way to look at it.
Alright, mission complete once again. You learned the shield art Mindstorm.
Yeah?
Not any max Mindstorm, sadly. Just Mindstorm. Anyways, I think we have time for just 2 more Affinity
That's crazy.
missions. And there's a certain one over here that I'd like to do next. Alright, let's start off. Let's do this one next. Instead of starting off. Just continuing with this one.
Man, these missions blow chunks. This planet must have more to it than picking flowers and collecting junk. You got any inside tips on something with a bit more kick? I'm jealous, Pard. You get all the fun. Who's a guy got a bribe around here to get a piece of that action? Hey, I know. What say you and me go sniff around the city for leads? Maybe we'll catch wind of some juicy rumors. Sometimes old Joe Lunchbucket knows more about this stuff than us Blades. When I was in the military back on Earth, I used to get all my tips from locals. My buddy and me would even sneak off base and moonlight as bouncers at seedy bars. Alright, Pard, let's do this. The city's our oyster, baby. We'll meet at the Sunshine Cafe once you scrounge up a solid lead.
Alright, it seems that Yelv is a bit bored with his current missions. Listen to local gossip and find something interesting for him to do. Alright? I guess so, but once again, I gotta get information from people, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. Now, where's my scale? Where to go? Oh, they're up there. Alright, we gotta go over to the commercial district, it seems. Watch it be a very specific NPC, as usual. Flying over there, make things nice and easy. Alright, here in this area. Time to walk around until we, I guess, find the right person. Alright, maybe it's this guy. Not quite. Alright, what about these two?
Hey, did you hear?
There's some over here I can scan real quick.
So about that.
Alien wreckage. That's neat. Get a little experience from that. Whose art is this? Jose, yeah, no need. That was the right one. Good. That didn't take long. Alright, heading on over to the Sunshine Cafe. Running into a gate on accident? Because it looked kinda cool. No, it doesn't, let's be honest. Just a little mistake.
Listen.
Talk about...
Huh. Wreckage from the White Whale in Oblivia, huh? I don't think any reclaimers have been out that way yet. Could be the mother lode. Put every discovery up until now to shame. I'm sold, Pard. Sold hard. Nothing and nobody. Next stop, Oblivia. Let's go find us some ship guts.
Alright, now we need to go over to Oblivion and deal with this mission over there. All the way on this remote island. Alright, skills all over here. Let's get into them just so getting over to the island is much easier. And now we just gotta give that a good scan.
Great. More of those things crawling on our wreckage. What do you figure their kind even makes of the old ship, huh? Yeah? Well, now it's eviction time. Alright, let's get over there and make with the blasting.
Alright, time to fight these guys. This wouldn't take long at all. Let's beat them. It's time for my usual conduct. Goodbye. Wait a minute, just one more hit. You're done. You're done, son. And you're almost done as well. Alright, so let's give this a good scan like I mentioned earlier. A life pod, apparently.
May I bring Rock along?
Right then. Let's see what she's got for us, Pard. What the? Hold the phone. This is his arm. It's gotta be! I knew it! I knew I'd find something! Don't you see what this means? He's here! On Mira somewhere, he's here! I knew it! He's out there! He's alive! Oh, right. Guess I still ain't told you yet. Well... I guess I can trust you. But it's about my best friend, so just keep it between us, yeah? Probably should have told you all this way earlier. We're partners, after all. Me and my buddy went to school together. We enlisted together. Hell, we were even born in the same hospital. We've been partners from day one. Until we came here to Mira, anyway. The day the whale fell, he was back evacuating the other crew when all of a sudden there was this explosion. Typical, really. He was always helping some poor sap out. That's why he's stuck with a jerk like me. Still, I couldn't stop thinking he was out there somewhere. So I started searching all the whale wreckage, trying to find a trace. And here it is. His left arm. Crazy, ain't it? He even gave his mimeosome the same cross-shaped scar he had. I never really fit in, so he was always looking out for me. He was the golden child back in high school, but he never ditched me once. Out in the field, we were always watching each other's backs. He was smart as they came, except when it came to risking his neck for someone else. Best partner a guy could want. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna find him. The whole reason I joined the Reclaimers was to get first crack at the wreckage, and I'll do whatever else I have to. So... that kinda dragged on, huh? Guess I can't help thinking about him when I see you. Can't help talking either. I don't know, you just feel the same, yeah? You got the same presence. When I look at you, I don't see it. But then I forget, and it's like he's right here with me. I know he's alive here on Mira. Same as I know the sky's blue. Next job like this we find, let's do it together. Once we find him, we can take turns beating on him for disappearing like that.
Alright, mission complete once again. And now you've learned the Photon Saber Essence Exchange. And now there's one other little Affinity mission that I'd like to do before we end things off for today. So let us go back to NLA Armory Alley, and we're going to do, not this specific mission, but the one next to it. Alright, this one right over here, Liesels.
Hey, Liesel here. Been a while, huh? If you've got the time, could you head over to meet me? I might need a little help. It's about Hresvelg. Alicia's waiting for you too. We'll see you soon.
Alright, as requested by Liesel, you make for the Outfitter's Test Hangar. Let's do it. Alright, just to make a nice little fast travel down there, just to save a little bit of time, as usual. Alright, time to run on in there. And once again, let me just casually jump over the scale.
Thanks for coming. Oh, nothing that serious. We just wanted your opinion on something. Now, on to the topic at hand. Remember what I said about Hresvelg? How we developed a special system?
These days, with the Skell flight module equipped, being able to fly is the industry standard. But the Hresvelg model, it can achieve an advanced form of flight, an enhanced cruise mode.
Basically, it can turn into a jet aircraft for flight. Well, cool, right?
We're almost finished developing the system. It should be operational in a matter of days. It's just that the fine-tuning isn't going so well. So then we were hoping a fresh pair of eyes might help. And who better to ask than you?
Sheer impertinence! We were on the cusp of scoring the windfall of a lifetime, and a teeny bopper beat us to it. Now I hear we have the chance to one-up the girl, and instead you seek advice from this outsider. Impertinence! Impertinence! Don't you have any pride as an engineer?
We're just getting a second opinion from an active Skell pilot. I think there's merit in that. Anyway, you said we were beaten to it, but I don't recall it being a competition.
That thinking is the definition of impertinence!
What?
This whole industry is a race to the top. Revolutionary technology lives or dies in the flames of competition. My God! I thought finally I was putting someone capable at the helm, my dear Alicia. If we don't get ahead of the curve and finish this project, all our efforts will have been for nothing. You will return to work and finalize cruise mode right now. Clear?
Crystal.
Boss, Alicia's been cooped up this whole time, ever since we landed on Mira. Couldn't you cut her some slack?
Tell me something, test pilot. What makes you think I give a damn about your opinion?
She's my...
Yes, sir. I'll finish it right away.
What? Alicia?
I'll go now.
Alicia!
Alright, let's pursue them. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, come on, I thought I could at least jump in that little gap there, but I guess I can't. Hey, it's Matthew from Future Redeemed. What are he's doing?
She's gone. Not necessary. I didn't want to have to resort to this, but... Leash's comm device. It has a tracker installed for such an event. I may be the pilot, but it's also my job to ensure the chief engineer's safety. Damn, she's moving fast. Could she be aboard a Skell? It looks like she's headed for... I know where she's going. Exactly. Let's move. Damn it. I've got a bad feeling.
Alright, let's fully sail on the team. Sorry, Celica, you're gonna have to take a backseat for now. Alright, let us go on over to Primordia.
Liesel.
Why'd you go AWOL? Next time you get itchy feet, tell me. If it's a view you're looking for, we can always hop in Hresvelg. It's not meant for two, but, we can make do.
If you insist. Maybe we ought to develop a two-seater model.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Although, I might not have it in me.
Yeah? Alright, whatever you want.
You're not mad?
Why should I be mad at you?
You're strong, you know that? I mean it.
Absolutely. When the going gets tough, go slow.
That's not it.
So, you're okay to keep going? The variable flight system's complete. We basically solved the power fluctuation lag. Say the word and I'll hop straight in, no sweat.
No, you don't get it!
Huh? Alright, what did the boss say to you? I knew it. What did he make you do? Come on, talk to me, Leash.
It's my fault. The deception. I was part of it.
What? What deception are you talking about?
When Hresvelg enters cruise mode. You know how we configured the engine to transform with the Skell?
Well, yeah, of course. Without that, there's no way you could possibly maintain the right level of thrust.
Right.
typical engine structure couldn't take it. In cruise mode, the thrust would be far too extreme. Well, we never implemented that feature. That was what was decided.
They can't do that. The whole damn skell could fall apart. No. That bastard.
He said he wanted to keep manufacturing costs down. It's completely unacceptable, I know. Waving it through would lead to horrific accidents. Of course, I tried to change his mind. Really, I tried. But he said, you don't want to end up like your predecessor, do you?
Predecessor? You mean that incident wasn't a suicide?
In the Hresfeld prototype's test flight. The crash. It was because of an error in the code. It was an accident waiting to happen. I know, because I doctored that code. The former chief caught wind of it and tried to report me. But then the boss stepped in. That's when he had a suicide staged.
Oh God. Alicia.
He couldn't afford for the project to be delayed. If word got out, it might have been scrapped.
And now, you're looking the other way again.
I'm sorry. What I've done is beyond forgiveness. But even though I knew I was complicit in his crime, there was no turning back. If nothing else, I wanted to see it through, to finish it for you. Our gifted fighter pilot. I wanted to witness the heights you could soar to.
How could you? I trusted you, Leash. I thought as long as we were together, we could do anything. But after hearing all this, I can't unhear it. What he's done, and what you've done.
I know. You're good. I figured this was how you'd react. You've always walked the path you believe in, and you've never strayed from it, not once. Everything I've done, all of the boss's schemes, it's all here, recorded on my comm device. Part of me wanted to leave this and die. That way, someone else could handle the fallout.
You know, I won't be able to forgive you right away.
I know.
But then again, the fact you're still here alive, I'm so glad.
Liesel.
So it's come to this, has it? You disappoint me once again, Alicia Dean.
Boss,
You are a part of this. I thought you'd at least have the sense to realize you were being watched.
Then you admit it. All the heinous crimes you committed.
What does it matter if you denounce me now? It doesn't change a thing. Learn when to back off, Liesel.
Not a chance.
Oh, it's one rule for your friends and another for the rest of us, is it?
No. You both need to atone for what you've done.
How savage. So you would forsake her?
Anyone who asks for forgiveness, I'll gladly reach out a hand to them. But you... do you even have remorse? Do you even care?
I see. Liesel. You really are upright to a fault, aren't you? Sickening.
Better than killing people just to make a quick buck. I agree. This guy isn't just a villain. He's scum!
Negotiations have broken down then. She set out on an unauthorized expedition and perished in the wilderness. Allies have affected my final report.
It's over, Kellerman. Time to pay the piper!
Well, looks like we gotta fight this guy. Haven't you said you were more than just a villain? You're a scum? I think that's the same thing. Anyways, not gonna lie though, this guy's gun looks pretty cool. But too bad he won't stand a chance for very long. She was using her own skill and all those little purple energy things that she has. It's actually really cool. Getting some little bit of damage on there. I'm use the EM knuckles to do a little more damage now that he's bound. I guess I'm not getting that anytime soon. Let's get on up here. Apparently he wants to fly all the way up into the air for some reason.
I've got just the move.
We can't afford to blow here on now. You're mine.
Here comes my signature.
Chew on this. Open wide. No mercy.
So they got you to about half HP. That's good. Oh no, she lost her skill.
Gotcha. Here I come.
Target locked. You're back. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Uh-oh, I don't want to lose my skill now.
I'll weaken them.
Come on, get to the ground.
Exiting Scout.
Nice.
Take a little too much damage there for my liking, and now I literally can't do anything because he's all the way in the air. There's a way to get him down here.
Effect charge.
Yes. Hit him again for me. This thing.
You're on top of it now.
Yeah, I literally cannot do anything until he gets down. It's really annoying.
Follow up.
I guess we're just standing here.
You wish. Nice. Move in and do some
Alright, at
damage.
least Lynn and Elma are doing quite a bit of damage to them.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I do apologize for this, but I seriously cannot do anything.
Primer. Follow me. Overdrive.
This is it.
Gotcha. I need assistance.
Sorry.
Target locked.
I'll give you a little bit of support then.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. You wish.
If you just didn't do so much damage to me, it'd be better.
Crippling the target. Follow up. Primer. You wish.
I'll
Target
weaken them.
locked.
Follow
You're
me.
mine.
Hey, hold still. Lightning.
Come on.
It's getting a little close. I can at least hit him with a stellar right now.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Jet stream.
Effect charge. Now,
Jet stream.
melee attacks.
Watch
Target
me
locked.
into it.
You're mine.
Alright, at least able to hit him with range weapons, so that's pretty good. So I guess we're just gonna spam Stellar Ray. It's the only way I can really get any damage in on him.
You wish. Sliding slinger.
Stellar ray. Stellar ray.
Crippling the target. You wish.
Stellar ray.
Target locked.
Stellar
You're mine.
ray. This is it. Stellar ray. Stellar ray.
There we go.
We got him. Let's move.
Alicia, the proof you left of his misdeeds. The battle log, the audio recordings, everything we heard Kellerman say. Alicia. landed all over. The authorities have to know. I'll try to cut a deal. If we're lucky, you may receive clemency.
I don't deserve it. Thank you.
Oh, and from now on, no more keeping secrets, okay? You can tell me anything. After all, we are besties. And hey, I'm not the only one who's got your back.
Yes, I'm lucky. For sure.
Let's go back on over to the industrial district like the game wants us to do. And go report what this man has done. After we promptly had to, end him, let's just say. Once again, just casually jump over the scale. We gotta keep doing that. It's a good exercise regimen. You all should try it sometime.
Thanks for coming. Behold, the final product. I'm taking a test flight with it later. You should give it a spin too. Oh, also, Alicia and I, henceforth, we no longer work for Granada. Alicia took full responsibility. The top brass struck a deal with her regarding Kellerman's case. But hey, we finished everything we set out to do. It felt like the perfect time to get out.
That's right. Liesel and I were talking it through, and we've decided to start our own company. Trust me, we'll do our darndest to make our mark. We want to be top dogs.
We'll do it the right way this time. Keep things above board. We'll never stoop to Kellerman's level. Not ever. Alright, time for a ride. This one's for our new venture. And for good luck, too.
Of course. See you soon. Go and stretch your wings. Restfelg is feeling restless, I bet.
And you, stick around, okay? You've seen Restfelg fight before. Now watch him fly!
Boy, I wish my skill could move that fast. God damn. Also, the song that plays here is just wonderful. She's having so much fun. That's quite nice. Honestly, who wouldn't when you're moving that fast? God damn. And I think you give Supersonic a run for his money. And the Flash combined. Okay, maybe not the Flash, but at least Supersonic. Mission complete! And now her scale can fly really fast too. You've learned the Javelin Art Mind Shift. Alright, let me get oh. What did I tell you? Flying the Harrisvelg is a trip, isn't it? Just switch to cruise mode, and it transforms, leaving regular scales eating your exhaust. And we even pushed an update to all previously sold units. So I'll look forward to seeing you in the skies, really. Hold on, where's my skill? I want to try this out now. Can I just boost speed now like that? Holy shit, this definitely wasn't in the original. I think, or am I doing something wrong here? I might be doing something wrong here. Yeah, no, I might be doing something wrong here. Eh, whatever, that's fine. Let's just go up here. I think we've done all the missions that we can do for now. Let me take a look at this one, though. That wasn't there before. I can't do this one yet. And I guess I gotta get all the party members, what do I call it, affection up again, so I'll be doing a lot of that off-screen. Probably after Chapter 12, I will.
That's crazy.
There's one little thing I did unlock on screen, off-screen as well, for L. And I'll show that off in a second. I still can't buy any new skill frames. I gotta really look up how to get more. I'm pretty sure the method probably changed from the original, actually. I was pretty sure that after you complete certain chapters you get more, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, so if you go over here to this little thing called L Shop, you can actually add augments to your gear, like I managed to do one here, because the side quest you needed to do the Affinity mission that we did for L earlier. I needed to do that quest first, and part of that was putting this here shop here. So I ended up getting an extra slot for my little weapon there, but I'm gonna wait till I can get even more weapon upgrades once I'm around level 60. Which is where I plan on going for the next part of this playthrough, after we're done with Chapter 12. So let us go back here for a second. Should take Liesels off the team real fast. Or let's say Liesel, I'll just call her Liesel from now on. I guess that's just a better pronunciation. Alright, put her back over here. Silica, I need your help. I think I'll get Silica a new skill off screen as well. Just so she's more suited for the battle. Wall decor, or decals, added. New wall decals are now available in the Blade Barracks. Cool! And their skills are repaired. Alright, why don't we decorate the base just a little more? That's not what I wanted to do. I like being part of the Harriers and beating up monsters. Alright, wall decals instead of blade. So we got ECP, we got this wing, just in different divisions. And some of the different brands as well. Arts, some neat little artwork. Varus, actually, that might be a character from Xenosaga, but I'm not entirely sure. Haven't played a Xenosaga game yet at the time of me playing this. At the time of making this video. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Got some pretty posters up here. Didn't even know we had those. Yeah, I think y'all know which one I'm gonna do. Call me a simp, I don't care. Let's do this one. This one looks pretty good. Yep. Screw it, we're changing it. I don't care. That looks pretty good to me. I'll probably do some other changes to the barracks off screen as well. Neat poster. Didn't even know we had that. I don't think that was in the original either, actually. This side quest I kind of want to do, but I think we'll do that after we're done with the main story. But, with that being said, why don't we save? Because you know what to say, like certain other Xenoblade character once said, it's good to keep a record. And in the next episode, not exactly the finale, but we'll be taking on Chapter 12, which in the original was the last chapter of the main story. So, Chapter 12, we recommend to be level 49, but we're level 54, and I plan on being level 60 for this. So, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now, find YouTube, and that bell button for more. Consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a Twitch subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad for your experience, and consider answering the question today in the link in the description below. Or not in the link in the description below, but just in the description below. And in the comments, of course. So for those of you on Twitch, let us end this off with a quick raid, and today we shall raid whoever else happens to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. And who shall it be today? I think it will be Oregano with Hot Water, who happens to be playing this game as well. Send her your unwavering love and support. There you go. They're not online, it seems. Alright, let's reset this again. Having a little technical issues here. I apologize for this. Alright, let's try again. Let's see who else happens to be playing this game. Let's do Zekarot80. He happens to be playing this game as well. Send him your unwavering love and support. I thank you all for watching, and have a barefoot day. See you in Chapter 12.